Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Gaming with Scott. We are here at InConJunction on day 2. I'm here with Rico.
Yo.
Hey, how you doing, big guy?
I'm doing really, really well. We just had an amazing dinner.
Just had an amazing dinner.
We had a great server. Her name was Tara.
Tara, she is magnificent.
Yeah, she gave us water and plenty of lime. And
Hail Hydrate.
Yeah, Hail Hydrate.
Hail Hydrate.
And we got a little bit of time before we're going to go cover Masquerade.
She hooked us up with water. She hooked us up with
Lots
limes.
of lime. Lime water is the best.
We had fantastic old fashions.
Oh, yeah.
They were amazing.
Oh,
it was all kinds of
I love a good old-fashioned. In case you guys haven't had an old-fashioned, it's a good adult drink made with bourbon. You should try one
and it is orange and cherry muddled.
Into the glass.
And then the bourbon added with ice.
Yep.
Very refreshing.
Yeah, it's a really good drink. It's a sipping drink, obviously, because it's bourbon.
Right. Well, and it was funny because I got the bourbon hit right up front.
Yep.
And that was good. But as it progressed, it became more fruity. It became more. It was. I don't want to say it's a dessert beverage because it's not. It's a sip and drink.
It's a sip and drink.
It's the American cocktail.
Yeah, it really is.
And that
it was
fantastic.
I mean, it was a great American cocktail.
Really good.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you get good bourbon down in, where is that, Kentucky? I think
Kentucky.
I think that's where it has to be labeled bourbon.
Precisely.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a good American drink. Try it. Go out and try one if you're of legal age.
Really fantastic. Drink with responsibility and moderation, but definitely have one or two of those because it was really good.
So,
I was very happy.
Day 2 of InConJunction is winding down to evening festivities. We have a little bit of time left before we go watch Masquerade, and then I think some of us are going to be off doing Barfleet stuff.
Absolutely.
Scott went to a panel today.
Yeah, I went to a storytelling panel today.
How was that storytelling panel?
It was. They only had 2 of the 5 presenters, which is okay. When you get into a smaller con, things like this happen. I mean, you have scheduling conflicts, etc. The storytelling panel was very interesting. It was free form. It covered storytelling from the written word, from the audiobook, from like presentation to play to, reading in a library group to the smaller kids. So it was about telling a story. It went left, right, up, down, front, center, and back. So it wasn't as pointed as I wanted it to be, but there was interesting information. They talked about some themes. They talked about some story elements. They talked about presentation and performance. Always putting on a show.
Yeah.
It was not what I expected. Because when you say storyteller to me, I'm the storyteller.
That's the difference.
in a group.
Gaming with Scott is a storyteller for our Marvel game that you guys listen to.
Right. So I'm expecting, okay, I'm going to tell my story. I'm in a game setting. How does it?
Yeah,
and I'm
world
thinking
development, character development,
right,
stuff like
right.
that.
Storytelling. How that I've written 2 solid plot elements for the entire 2 years we've been running, and everything else has been. So what do you guys want to do? I'm going to go back in time and save Wells's family, and that was not my storytelling. That was a decision you made, and I went, I'll run with that. Let's do this. So I'm into a different type of storytelling.
Yep.
But it worked for me. I mean, it was a good thing.
Yeah, and we need to remember that InConJunction is a science fiction and fantasy convention. It's not so much as the gaming conventions that we normally go to that deal with dice and paper RPGs.
Agreed.
And stuff like that. So when we say storytelling, we're gaming storytelling. When they say storytelling, they're talking about published literary works of storytelling and physically telling stories. And we just had a couple more people the podcast walk by and didn't even look at us.
Exactly.
That's kind of rude.
Oh, they're up. Dan waved.
Yeah, and they're leaving.
Are they leaving?
Yeah, they're just walking
away.
away.
That's the thing. All right, well, they can come set up their own mics. It's all good.
Yeah, that's fine. They can do that.
We'll get it taken care of.
Yep, because we've got a thing we're going to do at 8, so we got plenty of time before then.
We got plenty of time
before then. And I think this gentleman here is probably, oh, wow, look at this.
Oh, very
look
nice.
At this
Steampunk.
getup.
Very nice.
That
is
an
fantastic.
epic costume.
I like that.
I can't wait to see him at the Masquerade.
Yeah. That'll be a good thing. He's got a real steampunk vibe going. I like the leather work. I liked the little, what do you call that? It's the belt with the 2 suspender things going on there.
I have no idea. Holster? No, holster is what holds a gun. I have no idea what the name for that.
It's like a sidearm holster thing, but he had a bunch of stuff in it. He had a flask and a bunch of other little things in the belt part of it.
Yeah, utility belt type thing.
I don't know. That's good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. And I don't know where the majority of the... Hey, how you doing? Oh, somebody just took a
Right
card.
on. Hey there.
Going to listen to Gaming with Scott.
There it is. Gonna hear about how they just came up with the orange backpack, the shorts, the tattoo down the right leg there.
Yep.
A gentleman
Thanks for
with
grabbing a
ponytail,
card,
full
guys.
beard. Thanks for grabbing a card. We thank you.
Because you know they're going to hear this.
You know they're going to hear this, and they're going to
Yeah.
be like, "Yeah, you could have stopped by and say hi. We'd have pulled out a mic for you and taken care of you." But
Yep.
it's all right. It was
all right.
it was
There's
a
all day
shot
tomorrow.
at it was a shot at fame. It's where fame is where preparedness meets opportunity, or is that luck? One or the other.
It's definitely one or the
It's
other.
one or the other. It's probably not
Absolutely.
both. And then there it is. We hop down. We would have gotten you taken care of, but it's all right. I really think what we're seeing here is the Saturday dinner rush, quote
Yeah.
unquote.
What time is it? 7:30?
7:30?
Yeah. Every. Well, the
7:23.
7:23. The restaurant was getting pretty full
Yeah,
as we
it was.
left. So yeah, that's probably
So
exactly
everybody's
what's going
grabbing
on.
some food. Then they're going to go to the
Downtime between
masquerade.
panels. I think that's what everybody's really gearing up for.
Yep.
Right now, because I notice a lot of these side rooms are pretty empty right now.
Yeah.
Probably because the masquerade was one of their huge major build events.
Wasn't
this
it in
evening.
the main salon right behind
Yeah,
us?
it's right down the hall
Nice.
from us, and it's going to be in that grand, huge salon ballroom or whatever.
Sweet. So we will set up in there, and we'll get that taken care
And
of.
the thing is, if we're going to Periscope that, we've got to find somewhere where we can sit, where we won't be obstructed, where the view won't be obstructed by all of the other people that are going to be there. For
Or
that.
I will obstruct the view to everyone else by using my selfie stick and just putting the camera way up in the air.
Oh, that
One or
you
the
have a
other.
selfie stick?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's going to make it really easy then.
I don't know. The selfie stick's in the car. I may just use the tripod.
Oh, okay.
I've got one of those gorilla tripods, so I could theoretically set it up and attach it to something
Attach it
and then
to
just
something.
leave it. You know.
Yeah. Oh, and then
And then I get to watch the
steady
show.
cam, yeah, and watch the show. That's a good idea. You should absolutely do that. This is why you're the brains of the outfit. Well, where'd the gorilla tripod go? I bet
don't
that's
know.
out in the car too.
I don't think so.
Oh, well, either way, we might be having to take a trip out to the car. So
No, I want to avoid going to the car at all costs.
Oh, well, I could always go out for you. I could always make that trip.
But then you'd be going out to the car.
Well, I mean, I'll do that before the show. I mean,
But
I'm not gonna...
But I want to avoid going to the car at all costs.
Oh, okay. Did you get the spot that you got last time? Are you as close to
No, actually,
Oh.
I was like, oh, that's filled, so I kept driving, and the spot, we went out the back,
Yeah.
down the alley, and then we stopped, because you don't have to go all the way down the alley. There's stairs to the parking lot. So I stopped, and I was like, oh, I'm looking for the first spot. Where's the first spot that I have? The first spot that I have is the one at the very top of those stairs.
Huh? Yeah,
We're gonna
talking about
Periscope
right now.
it.
Yeah, we're gonna Periscope it, Deidre. It's
Yeah.
gonna be broadcast.
It's going to be fantastic.
So this whole pushing the masquerade thing, this is strictly a Rico thing because look at that easy find. It's amazing what you can find when you're not looking for it. Yeah. So yeah, this is strictly my passion. I'm pushing Scott to go to the masquerade, and I'm talking about the masquerade because it's something I really want to see. Like everybody else has gone to panels and had a really good time. I'm like, I don't care about panels. I want to go watch these people in their costumes.
You
That's-
will. You'll care about panels. It'll all work out for you.
Yeah,
You'll find something you
I'll
like.
find something.
But we can go to this, and I'm not against that. And what I'll do is I will Periscope. Ooh, I'm going to make sure that I'm all charged up.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, because you're going to need that. Because we're almost running on auxiliary power at this point. We've done a lot of recording, and we've moved the setup around a lot, so we might be running really low or really close to auxiliary power on some of
Nope.
our mobile devices. No?
Oh, I can recharge all of your mobile devices from this, right?
Oh, well, I'm good. I charged up before I came in, but I'm good. Yeah, I'm at 63%, so I could, or you could use my phone. Oh, no, you can't use my phone
No.
Periscope because it's through your Twitter. At Gaming W Scott, by the way, if you want to watch, if you want to see what we're doing or hear what we're doing.
But I can take this power supply with me
Oh.
and charge up, and
Oh,
everything
okay.
will be good.
Oh, that's one piece to carry.
Right?
That's a piece of cake.
Yeah.
That's a piece of cake.
So I could literally hook this up to the tweets and the Periscope and let it keep going to town, and everything would be good.
Are we broadcasting to the SoundCloud too?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
We're going everywhere.
Oh my goodness.
Because I'm going to take this home and edit it and release it, but it's not going to be out before 8 o'clock.
Right.
So what we're going to do is at 7:45, I'm going to post this out to SoundCloud and start up and get the Periscope ready.
Oh wow. Okay.
So we will
Okay,
be
good deal.
boom. So SoundCloud will go out and announce immediately that we're going to be Periscoping again. It will announce.
Oh, fancy.
And here's our lead up into that, and then we'll start the Periscope and we'll see how many viewers we get, and That thing we did out there on the patio.
Yeah.
5 viewers.
Really? When we were just sitting out there talking and hanging out?
Yep.
Like when we got here to the con?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
It is absolutely fantastic.
Wow, this is going to be huge. We're probably going to get a couple viewers here for this.
I'm hoping.
Yeah, me too.
I'm
Me
hoping,
too.
and then we'll repost it on Twitter and Facebook as if you didn't see the costume contest, here's what you missed.
Here's what it was. Here's what you missed. Oh, that'll be great.
And then
that'll be great exposure for them too. That'll be. Great
I want to
exposure
keep doing that.
Yeah, this is Gaming with Scott press edition, press style. This is how we plan on covering conventions, and it's only going to get better in the future.
Yeah, and I think we've done very good. I like what we've done here so far, and I think if we can get that on a regular rotation, that as far as press, I want to do. If I come to a con, I want to have fun. I want to go see stuff, but I want to promote them.
Yeah,
I mean, I want them to have more listeners because it'll be a self-feeding thing until they're like, hey, if you want to hear con stuff in Central Indiana, you listen to Gaming with Scott. They'll give us a con fix.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh my goodness, ambition.
We'll get that taken care of.
Ambition, we have it.
Well, you got to have a goal, maybe.
We have
you got to know what you're doing. You got to know where you want to go. Squad goals. Exactly.
Squad goals. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be a real big deal. Oh man, I cannot wait for the masquerade. It needs to be 8:00, and I don't know if I can eat in there. I probably should have eaten my dinner at the table instead of bringing it back to the table, like at the restaurant.
No, you're fine. Did you eat?
I've had one bite, and then I decided I wanted to record for some reason.
All right. Yeah, you want to get those dulcet tones out.
Well, I mean, I kind of do because now I'm not going to be talked over by Dan or Josh.
Yeah.
Oh, sucks
Does
for
that
you
happen?
guys. Yeah.
Does that
well,
happen?
We all talk over each other.
We do, to a bit.
Yeah, it's what we do.
I'm working on doing this.
Oh, that's a good idea. Backing away from the mic.
I'm working on setting up because I talk a lot. I really do, and I will talk over people, and that's a thing. But I want to give you, Dan, Josh, Marty, I want to give you guys more mic time. So I have to actively now in the Marvel game. It's not as hard because you guys are doing all the stuff. I'm like, okay, here's what happens. Go, and you guys get off on what your character's doing, and then it's just hours.
It makes it really easy for you.
It does.
The Marvel game.
It does.
Makes it incredibly easy for you.
It's very nice. I'm very pleased with the whole thing because then I don't have to be. I can provide is that what you were going to do? Boop! I messed it up, and you guys go and then run around and try to fix it.
Yeah. Oh man, it's so good.
Here's the one thing I broke,
So
and now you
good.
guys are going to run around and fix it.
Are these shirts for sale?
No, those shirts were to just decoration.
Oh,
currently.
okay.
But because those are the two shirts that we got for my brothers for Christmas, but we haven't run into them. And I was like, I wanted to take. Do I take yesterday's shirt? I don't know if I had anything on it. Do I take my emergency shirt or tomorrow's shirt and put those up? I'm like, what do I do? And she says, well, I've still got those two new ones. And I went, we'll put them up for Gaming with Scott and put business cards all the way in between them. And
We've
there
done
you go.
that. There's a lot of business cards here. So
I was very
if you
happy.
haven't come down to InConJunction yet, you really should. There's one more day tomorrow, and I presume we're going to be here again tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be here.
Third day of the convention.
It goes until 4.
4 p.m.?
Yep.
Oh, well, the 4th of July has been canceled everywhere because of the rain that we're going to have.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and the dealer room is 11 to 3 tomorrow.
So I still haven't gone to the dealer room.
I'm going to roll through.
Crikey.
Yeah, I'm going to roll through the vendor's room. I'm going to check and see. I may or may not have the kids with me tomorrow. I'll let them take a look at all the stuff that's going around. I'll show them where the con suite is, let them get snacks, and then give them X dollars in the dealer room and have them go check out their stuff.
Yeah, because stuff that they'll buy that you'll get to play with later.
Yeah, exactly. Because they were like, I want to buy a Lego land speeder, the kind that Luke had in Star Wars. And I was like, yeah, you should get that. It's in my room now.
Oh, did you put it together too, or were you the nicest? Oh,
I did.
Man.
I was like,
I thought you were going to be nice and let them at least put it together.
well, no, because he got like that, and it was a tiny one, and then he got the Milano from Guardians of the Galaxy. So while he was spending 4 hours doing that, I was like, la 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 la. Oh, you put the speeder together? I was like, yeah, I did.
Yeah, it was just sitting there. Somebody
Just
had to
staring
put it
at me,
together.
going, "Put me together."
Yeah. Oh
And
man,
that was the thing. Yeah.
I'm so sad that Josh and Dan aren't here.
Yeah,
Like
they're over there paneling or doing whatever. It's all good.
nerds.
Lady Thor was over there.
There's a Lady Thor?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
right behind you.
man. Well,
I mean, if
can I
you
look?
if you look right behind you, there's the red cape, and there's she's Lady
yeah.
Thor.
Oh, I bet
Yeah.
she's going to be there in the masquerade
I was
too.
digging it. Yeah, we'll see all of those things.
Yeah,
here.
I can't wait. I absolutely cannot wait. This is
Yep.
going to be fantastic.
We're 28 minutes from the start of the masquerade.
Oh wow,
It's-
28 minutes away.
Yep.
Ooh.
So we're going to do another 10 minutes here, and then we're going to wrap things up, and then we're going to go there. I have to say, So we're at the Marriott East. I did not know they redid the restaurant. I mean, that's how long it's been since I've been down in that end of the building because the old restaurant, I didn't like it. It was not my favorite. But I'll tell you this. They've got a brand new look. They got a skylight. They've got that fire thing, that wall of flame.
Right there
which is totally
in the entryway.
cool.
Yeah.
Right. And then the menu is really good.
And pretty decently priced, actually.
Yeah. And I have to say, and then we got 10% off because we're part of the con.
Yeah. My drink was really, really cheap. It was only $8. That was...
Yeah, it was so...
That was great.
We've seen the food has been good. The hospitality has been amazing.
The
service was great.
The bartender remembered who we were when he saw us from yesterday. What?
It was good all the way around.
I feel like somebody just whooshed right behind me, or I'm feeling air conditioning.
You're feeling the air... Oh, wow. Yeah, I just felt it too. The air just turned on.
Oh, okay. That was weird. Freaked me out.
No, that's better.
And we never got the interviews that we wanted to do today.
Oh, with the cat people.
The Cat Haven and
Cat
Starbase.
Haven and Starbase. But that's all right. We will either see them on Thursday or give them shout-outs.
And we can always interview Starbase at Starbase.
Absolutely, which is what we're going to do. We're going to sit down. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, listeners that you have at home, we're going to be grabbing the con chair and committee chairs for conventions moving forward so that you have the voice of the con, so that you have the direct access to the people running the con for what they hope to bring, for the ideas that they want to get out there. We want to bring that to you firsthand here at Gaming with Scott.
And I think we've done a really good job with getting them first to be the first thing that you hear coming from our con
coverage.
Our con coverage. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Good.
Because they're the chairs. They're the ones that make this happen, and they are the ones that want to get out there. Like you said, their message. So you need to hear from them first before you hear. Well, obviously you'll hear from us first because we have introductions, but the first bit of news will come from them.
Absolutely, and I think we're gonna strive to do that every con.
Yep.
To make sure that you know, because most people show up to a con and they don't ever get to hear anyone from the con. First of all. Or let alone the head person that's running it and really orchestrating getting things done here. And I think there's a lot of work that goes into cons. It's a thankless job.
Yeah, it really is.
And we like to give them a little bit of a platform to say, hey, how's it going? What you doing? You know, how's everything for the particular con we're going to? So that's one of the things that we want to strive to do.
And it also gives us good insight into what we're going to look for when we start doing our interviews and start broadcasting and content that we can give to you, the listener. Because I came into InConJunction blind, not knowing what it was. Scott's been here before, but listening to her talk and then talk about what it was gave me huge insight into who I wanted to interview, what I wanted to do, and who I wanted to interact with. And admittedly, I haven't been to a whole lot of cons outside of Gen Con. That's been like the major con I go to every year. This will really be my beginning and forays into other conventions to go outside of my comfort zone, as it were, because I never thought I'd ever come to a science fiction fantasy convention and have so much fun.
Yeah.
And I've never been to Starbase Indie. Can't wait to do that.
Oh, Starbase Indie.
And
it's a good one.
I've never been to Indie PopCon. I'd love to do that, too. So there's a whole bunch of con stuff that I'm now going to have to do because how successful this has been for us.
Well, this in conjunction, this is going to become a mainstay for me. I was really impressed with how good this was.
Yeah, we should probably come back every year.
Oh, absolutely. That's the plan.
Assuming they'll have us back.
Yes, if they'll have us back. I hope they will.
Or we hope we do because
I think
we love you in conjunction. You've been amazing. Hi, how you doing?
I think they will.
Yes,
sir.
We were at HoosierCon.
Absolutely. Yeah, we were at the front with the fire alarm.
Yeah,
yes.
we were. Yeah,
we were right there. We all of a sudden our audio went boop, and it was like,
it was terrible.
Gee, it was great.
It was terrible. Yeah, we were. That was us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice. I'm glad you remembered us.
We should throw you on mic. Yeah.
Oh, thanks. I've got one of those that once you've seen it, people tell me that I have a face that reminds them of somebody else. Everybody tells me this. So having an easily recognizable face, not because I'm like famous or celebrity or anything, but because I look like so many other people, I guess to stand out too. So thank you. That makes me feel really good. That's a compliment. I take that. Yeah,
it's going fantastic.
Really, really well. I wish we had another mic up.
We're gearing up, and actually, he's going out on SoundCloud right now.
Oh, can they hear him on the SoundCloud?
Absolutely.
Oh, is your phone recording the sound?
Yes,
oh, fantastic!
Sir.
Look at that. Well, the phone's
So
picking
you
you
were at
up.
HoosierCon. You're over here, too. We're getting ready to gear up. We're recording right before we're going to go in, and we're going to Periscope the Masquerade contest. So that's going to go out on the interwebs, and everything's going to be good.
Yeah,
Yes, sir,
8 o'clock. 8
and
o'clock
we're
in
at
the- in the
7:37
main room.
right now.
Yep. So
it's
here,
all
probably
kinds
in
of
about
stuff.
8 minutes, we're gonna wrap up and head in that way.
Fantastic. If you want to grab a business card, I also have what am I doing here? One of the QR codes that I can flash at you if you want to just hit it on your phone and do the things. But if not, there's a web address that'll get you everything. You hear this now. Your name? You're Tom Adams, and you're ahead. Are you going to the Masquerade Ball? Fantastic.
Oh,
Tom
thanks.
was at
That means a lot to
HoosierCon.
us, Tom.
He came back up and went, hey, you guys were there. It is good to see people that recognize what we're doing, and we're trying to do more of them. And thanks, Tom.
Appreciate it. That's how we get our spirit back, man. Thank you so much. Thanks, Tom.
Thank
Have
you,
a
sir.
great evening.
Drive-bys. That's awesome.
That was pretty awesome.
What's you guys over here? Yes,
Weren't you guys at HoosierCon? I remember your face. Yeah, we were.
You're the man.
That's what that feels. Oh, so that's what that feels like. That's pretty good. That was totally impromptu.
Yeah.
Wow. He remembered us from HoosierCon. That was some months ago.
Yeah, I mean that was April 1st.
Was it April? Yeah, back in April. Oh man,
Yeah, that was 2 months ago.
2 months,
Yeah.
3. This is July.
Yeah,
We're
3
in
months
July
ago.
right now. 3 months ago. Wow.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Oh, this is gonna be a story I can't wait to tell the guys later. And I don't know if I want to tell them on the podcast or just tell them privately. I want to tell them on the podcast.
Yeah.
It'll be a behind the mask thing when we record Marvel. Be like, oh man, you guys missed something totally awesome, and I'll
was
hype
cool.
it up. It was pretty cool.
I thought that was neat.
I felt pretty cool. Thanks. So thank you, Tom. Thank you
Tom.
very much for
You made our day.
for humoring me and making me feel like celebrity.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not, but greatly appreciated.
Geek royalty.
Geek royalty, as
That's
it
what we're
were,
going
yeah.
for here at Gaming with Scott. We really want to reach the geek royalty venue. We want people to go, oh, aren't you Rico? I recognize your face. Yeah, you were at the other. Yeah, it was so cool. That's so cool.
Yeah, that felt pretty good. Is that what that feels like?
That's
This
what
happens to you when they see you on your shirt, and they're like,
does.
"Oh,
Yeah, that's what that feels like.
So you live with that feeling all the time.
the
That's
time.
cloud 90, man. Oh man.
Well, I have
feels
narcissistic personality disorder. This feeds directly into it.
Yeah.
Why do you think I do this?
Oh,
it's
man.
for that feeling where you're like, yeah, baby. He was
No,
like, because he did. He was. Let me set the scene for you, ladies and gentlemen at home. So the guy's walking down we're on the main drag here. The guy's walking down the main drag at a pretty good clip. He's on his way. He's going to get his seat. He's going to get his things. Mid-step, stopped and went, weren't you at HoosierCon? Pointed right at Rico.
Right at me.
Looked right at him. He
Yeah.
goes, weren't you at HoosierCon recording the podcast? Yeah, I remember your face. Boom. We're in. That was
pretty good. And wow, I've never been recognized that easily before. Or ever before,
That's
really.
cool.
That felt really pretty
Yeah.
good. So I'm feeling really good about that.
It's the same thing. It was the first time when I had somebody come up with my business card and said, could you autograph this?
Ooh,
And I was like, what?
fancy.
I mean, I was just like, oh, and we're done here.
Man, Tom, you're great. Thanks,
It was good
buddy.
stuff.
I needed that.
We were
Thank you
very
so
happy
much.
with that. Yes, that was absolutely fantastic. And you know what? It is coming up. We're on 7:40. We've got 20 minutes. I'm going to hit the restroom and do the thing. So on Tom's high note, we are going to go ahead and say thank you very much, listeners, for listening to us. This is going to go up. We're going to be periscoping here in just a minute, so we hope you can find that. It'll be on our Facebook and our Twitter page after you hear this. And I'm going to let Rico give us the sign-off there.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for listening to Gaming with Scott. This is Rico, and that's Scott.
This is Scott.
Sorry, Scott. I hate to put you on the
No, you're
button
good.
like that. And we will talk to you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.